So hi everybody and welcome back to our C++ tutorial series for absolute beginners. This is video 286 and in this video I want that you make a research again, because normally we won't talk about the move constructor, which is this one here, but the move constructor, when we watch here the syntax, you see here something like this. And we have never talked about this R value, because this one, when you read here a little bit down, it is something like a R value, and you can see here they say also X value, PR value, and all this kind of stuff. We have talked only short about this in this tutorial, but never get through this to this page here, which you can find when you go here on cpp-reference.com on the side here down in expressions. It says here value categories. When you click on this one, then all the values, this GL value, PR value, X value, our L value, and this R value, these are the 5 hardest, I think. All these value categories are here listed, and then here are they explained, and they are explaining more or less here rules. And I want that you research this again online in a good C++ book or a good online resource, and try to understand this a little bit more in detail. And the best way to understand this is with a picture. For example, online there are pictures, and here is this picture here, and you can see, if you understand the simple picture at start and later understand also some examples, that's enough for us, and that we will discuss in the next videos. And what this picture is representing here is a GL value. It's this orange one. Careful, it goes here as well. The L value is just this one here, which we all time created. What is the L value, by the way? You can see when I create here this variable, this side, the left side of the assignment operator, creates a storage. We can store something in this variable n here. It is an L value, and I can assign to this n a value and store this value in it. On the other side, this one here is on the right side. The 0, for example, is an R value, because this one is a so-called temporarily created by C++, by the program here. It has not a storage which you can as a programmer assign. Of course, C++ can assign, create it and have a storage, but when we say storage, we mean as a programmer we can't assign here anything. 0 equal whatever you want, it will not work. That will give us a problem, and this one you have to learn now. So because that was how I explained to you in a short way. When you talk about L values, you have a storage. When you talk about R values, the ref sign, there is no storage, and that is not absolute correct, because when you see this diagram, that's why I said start with this diagram here, then it tells us something different, because L value, you can see this is the orange part, means okay, you create a storage, we can assign values that good. But R values here, this big part here, says okay, it's the left side, you make only a temporary value, you can't assign a value. But here in the middle is a cross, so it is both, more or less. Or let's say not both, it can be both. And you can see the PR value, for example, is only temporarily, but the R value, what I said, for example, this one here, if this is a real R value, it can happen that it can be also created as storage anyhow. And yeah, how? And then this kind of stuff you have to learn, like I said, in a good C++ book, and of course go through this documentation. They make here a lot of examples. You can also just, after you understand the basic principle, go just through these examples. Of course, I will not go here in this tutorial all through about these examples. You have just go through these examples, make this on your own, and then you get a feeling. You don't have to understand all of them, but just grasp the idea, some examples, learn them, and that's it. All right, with that said, that's all for this video. And after we learned these values a little bit more in detail, then we will go back to our move constructors, because here we will use them differently. Till now we use them all time, this R values, just this temporary values, just for, yeah, you can see, just create it and assign it to an L value. But here we are actually using as a parameter, and we are using the special double ampersand. That's why we have to do this. So if you have any questions like all time, write in the comment section, and see you in the next video when we talk about these value categories here. And like all time, have fun, never give up. Bye and good luck.